Hey everybody, welcome to an afternoon bike ride. I just needed to burn off a little bit of energy and get out and go for a ride, so I figured why not make a video just to show you what's going on here around Carmel, what it looks like on a mid-afternoon with not a lot going on. I'm not going to edit this video. This is just going to be real time. I'm not going to talk the whole time. This is going to be one I guess you can put on in the background if you like that type of thing, or don't watch it at all. It's up to you. But I'm just trying to make a little extra content. So back behind me here is City Hall. We're cutting through here and we're going to go get on the Monon, and then I'll face the camera forward. So now we're going north on the Monon Trail towards downtown. There'll be quite a bit to see through here, so I guess if now's the time you want to pay attention, that'd be all right. It's about 2 degrees Celsius right now, obviously overcast. I love this type of weather. It's excellent for being outside in. Oh, look at these. See right in front of us? Those little, well, I forgot the name for them, where people on bikes can lean up against them and wait to cross the road. Yeah, that's car infrastructure, but oh well. Here's some new housing right by the trail. The front doors face the trail. That's pretty nice. I think they're really expensive though, as is everything in Carmel. But they are building a lot of townhomes and apartments and such, so that's nice. Up here we're going to be coming upon the Christmas market that opens on the 19th, I believe, of November. I still plan on doing a ride around it sometime, making a video. Can't go in there now though because they're working. More construction. There's an ice rink in there as well. Cool, huh? We're gonna go through this tunnel. Oh, it looks like they're putting up the holiday lights, the Christmas lights, whatever, over the trail. They do that in a bunch of places. It's really nice. See it here? And then this little scaffolding or whatever here, they're going to put more lights here. So little light tunnels to ride through. They're prepping this old strip mall for demolition. Knock that ugly thing down. I'm not cold anymore. I was only cold for the first few minutes. Okay, now we're going on Monon Boulevard. I always cut down the center. Oh my God, they salted already? Jesus, people. Unnecessary. But there's, sorry, I got interrupted. But there's also bike paths here on the outside, one way. God, they spread so much salt. They didn't even need it. The surface temperature wasn't cold enough to freeze. I'll tell you what, Americans abuse salt, poison the damn earth. Tilt the camera a little bit so you can kind of see the street over in the middle, plus the path we're on. Bunch of parking. Gotta have parking, even though that huge building to the right of us right now is a multi-story parking garage. Gotta have street parking. There's Midtown Plaza. Let's ride through here just for the heck of it. Actually, let's cut over here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with the Fietsen because they don't have a door holder. But we do have indoor bike parking. Holy shit. Let me see if I can do this. Barely. So you see here a missing design element would be a automatic door opener, because I'm 1.94 meters, 6'4", huge long arm span, and I was barely able to get that open to get the Fietsen in here. Of course, there's not much room for a cargo bike in here. They just planned for 1987 because everybody rides a 10-speed. Looks like we got a fix-it station and air, and then there's a dirty water fountain over there, and it's heated in here, by the way. My glasses are fogging up. All right, now I have to try to get out of here. Let's see if I can do that. Wow, that was a pain. I don't expect anybody working for the city of Carmel to be watching this video, because I don't think any of you give a shit about me living here or what I have to say, but in the off chance that you do, put some push buttons to open those doors to help out people who can't do what I just did, and I barely just did it. Lots of construction going here. I don't know what that building is. No idea. Now let's go back to where we were in Midtown. Finished cutting through there. By the way, I apologize if the camera angle's off, but my tripod's broken and barely holding itself together. Doing some fancy bike work here. Look at that, there's a Pedigo, looks like. We got bike share here. And I'll show you the bike parking. Here's the bike parking and the fix-it station. There's a water fountain, but it's shut down for the year. So let's go back over to the other trail and keep going there. Hit this guy. Wonder what they're up to. There's a doggy daycare. Or, no, sorry, doggy hotel and spa. Let's keep going straight. We'll jump on actual Main Street since there are no bike lanes for Main Street. I like how Carmel has this big old reputation for what we're on right now, and everybody's like, oh, this is a, yes, super bikeable, amazing city. It looks like the Netherlands. Well, just because you have one shiny nugget in your box doesn't mean you're in a gold mine. So here's Main Street. Tons of parking. What's he selling? I should stop and get whatever that is he's giving away. Let's take a left here. There's a line there, lady. Stop your car behind it. I've been in this parking garage looking for the bike parking, and it's just like some dusty, crowded racks with bikes that are never used. It's not a very good design anyway. I gotta show you this street. Cracks me up. It's a cute dog. So this street's pretty narrow. They still permit parking on it, which, you know, whatever. But these people have trouble with people speeding here. And so they have to put out signs like this yellow one that says, slow down, not a racetrack, this is our neighborhood. Americans try to fix everything with a sign. Never are they smart enough to try to fix things with design. I'm so tired of it. It's just not even funny anymore. Not that it was ever funny, but... All right, that's a Monon. I'm not gonna just ride down the trail. I'm trying to look around downtown and just give you a regular tour of it. Turn the camera back forward. I swear from here my camera looks improperly angled. Probably is, ruining the video. Here on the right is Bub's Burgers. Bub's Burgers. You should come here and have a big burger sometime. It's what brought me to Carmel in the first place when a guy, Adam Richmond, who had a show on the Food Network like a decade ago, had a show called Man vs. Food. You didn't even see me. And he came here to Bub's Burgers to do their burger challenge, and I only lived in the central part of Illinois where I'm from, which is just like 2 hours from here, and so I said to my wife, oh, we need to go there and try that burger. So we came over here and ate there, and that's how I found out about Carmel. It didn't have this design that it has now at the time, but it still looked nice. On the right, there was the old train depot for the Monon Railroad. I actually think we'll see the actual train station up here on our ride. They got it stashed away because they're redeveloping that, and they just moved it, I guess, temporarily, and it will come back. Get your billboard off of this. Yeah, so I'm not riding down the middle. I normally do, and most people do, but I just wanted to show off these side paths. And actually, they're a really great option when the middle is busy, because pedestrians don't see the bike in the pavers, and they just think, oh, this is pedestrian space, so they just walk there, and then it's a bike ped nightmare. And this big old open space on the right is new construction they're starting. So what you see right here on the right, they're going to be turning into what you see there on the left, that mixed use. So there's like businesses in there and then apartments. Hey, let me show you this bike parking. Actually, we can go over and look at that other stuff really quick. Since no one's around, I don't like to come here and film when there's a lot of people around. I think it makes them uncomfortable. And honestly, it makes me uncomfortable to be filming when there's a lot of people around. So I'll just turn it forward. So we got a ping pong table here. I don't know what this game is, but this game. Charging station, bunch of seating, water fountain is closed down. Here's a place for the kids to play. Let me just stop. Playground. See that crossing there? That's nice, huh? Let's keep going straight. Another game area. I don't know what the game is. Is it bocce ball or something? This? Yeah. Anyway. Let's keep going straight. Sorry for the sniffing. It's cold. Oh, I see the train depot. Let's go take a look at it. Can I get out there? Yeah. I can try. Well, I don't really need to get out there, but you want to see the train depot? There it is. So that's the original, as far as I know, that was here when the Monon Railroad ran through here, because, you know, the Monon is a rails to trails. But yeah, I just got it over there while they do some reconstruction, I guess. All right, now we got to back out of here. And no, I'm not going to edit out the sniffles. I'm not editing anything for this video. Oh, the fire department is practicing on the building they're going to demolish. I probably can't get the camera angled up. They're up there on the roof. I don't know, do you see them? Up there practicing whatever they're doing. Good riddance to that strip mall. Poor land use is ugly. Fuck. We already came from there. Let's cut around and I'll show you something else. The peppiness, or lack of, that you hear in my voice is typically how I talk, so hope that's all right. That's why I'll never be a famous YouTuber. Well, that and a host of other reasons. Okay, let's behave like a rogue bicyclist. Don't hit me. There's a market going up over there. See if we can cut in there somewhere. Oh God. They're playing Christmas music and that's gonna cause YouTube to copyright this. All right, make a noise, make a noise, make a noise. You don't hear that Christmas music. No Christmas music. Let's leave here. Let's leave here. Yep, no Christmas music, YouTube. Do not flag this video so that I can't monetize it in the future and make $1 a month from Google. All right. Oh, looks like they drained the swamp, pond, whatever. This country doesn't seem very good at draining any type of swamp, so. That was not a political statement. That's just me rambling like an idiot. So they got, oh yeah, they got this thing set up out here with Christmas lights, so like it does us any good right now, but that thing's all lit up at night. Actually, it looks pretty good if it's what I remember from last year. Yep. Normally this whole thing is filled with water. Looks pretty nice. And has fountains running. Well, this turned out to be kind of fun. Hold on, I gotta turn my camera and make sure my microphone's still working. And yep, good. What I meant by that was I had to look at the receiver mounted on the camera holder to see if it was still working, because when I left the battery was kind of low and I'd already mentally committed to doing this, so there was no postponing. So if you're still watching this, open up a browser and Google the Caramel Christkindl mark. Caramel, CHRISTKINDLMARKT. Opens November 19th and runs through Christmas. It's really cool. Come check it out. Come visit. Don't visit me, visit the market. I'm just kidding. Maybe if you see me, I'll take you for a ride in the Urban Arrow. Or if you're capable, you can take me for a ride in the Urban Arrow. I don't have anybody here who's capable of piloting this bike with me riding it. So I've never gotten to ride in one. All right, we're heading back to the trail. We're probably gonna wrap this up pretty soon, because there's really not a whole lot of things to show off here downtown on the core. I could show you bike paths that go east and west, but It's not that exciting. Here, let's go cut through here. Let me show you something at this parking garage that really kind of upsets me. Again, because of ignorance in design. So you see this bike parking here? Yeah, so it's out here exposed. In the summer, it's hot as hell. And there's some there on the other side to the left. But then there's space here to put it under the roof. Didn't. Then they have all this parking for cars, and then this is a parking garage for cars. There's no other bike parking here. So it's like people that don't ride bikes, hey, this person never even saw me, just came blasting out of there. I'm so sick of this shit. I hate living in the United States. Here, let's look at this place. Haven't been here yet, but this place called Cake Bake is supposed to be really good. I'm sorry for the noise, but there's also construction behind me. Oh, and of course cars are allowed right here. There's one idling. And then this person obviously needs that massive SUV. Everybody here needs their SUVs to do bullshit. Sorry for the cussing. But put the headphones on your kids. See, look how Carmel ruins this area. Hey, yeah, let's put street parking here. Meanwhile, this is just built on a massive parking garage. I don't get it. It's so stupid. There's nothing green here either. I'm pretty sure this thing on the left is a parking garage. Listen, if I haven't said it enough, Carmel is a city for cars and motorists, not a city for people. And every time they claim that they're a city for people, they're lying. So look at this. The Hotel Carmichael uses the front to park cars in front of their boutique hotel, which rooms here are over $300 a night, like $350 and up. But yeah, here's our boutique hotel that we sunk a bunch of money into, and we're gonna park cars out in front of it. Meanwhile, below us is a parking garage, behind us is a parking garage. Why did I move here? Sometimes I just don't know why I moved to this city. Oh, there's a valet. Hi. Oh, they were nice. I said hello. Oh, lady, you gonna yield to me? Sweet. Wow, this just turned into a ride of Brandon complaining. So you see what I'm riding on in the core of the city, and this is what I have to ride on. And here's those here's those roundabouts that Carmel gets praised for all the time, and puff pieces are written about them. And yeah, we're here in the core, and look at that. It's just double lane chaos. What time is it? 1:46. Yeah, so right now it's not busy, but you know, see, that design is not conducive for people outside of cars. This is for moving cars, keeping traffic flowing, and keeping motorists happy. I guess instead of just a let's ride around in silence, this turned into a let me dispel the myths of Carmel ride. I guess I want to take you down there. Well, you can just see here. There's virtually no real bike infrastructure along here. So we have to cross the roundabout. To get to this. Now, I can't complain too much about this planter protected thing. I normally feel really good here. And those are solid steel planters. So they're heavy. And Carmel does a good job at maintaining them. I think spring, summer, and fall, there's always something new planted, and water it multiple times per week. Ooh, I see something we should go see. This stupid new parking garage that they put in. All right, God, trying to cross a road around here sucks. So Carmel built an award-winning parking garage because it has some solar on top and some electric vehicle charging. I'll put the camera forward again. So they surrounded this new parking garage with parking. Smacked my head. Okay, so here's residential and police department parking. Okay, but also all this parking. Okay. Parking, parking, parking. Okay, so they got the lights indicating empty or taken. I don't know if it's working really well though. And I really didn't want to ride all the way to the top. Well, none of us want to ride around a parking garage. Oh, screw it. Whatever. If you're not enjoying this, just fast forward a couple minutes. But we're almost to the top, actually. It's this next floor. Let's just go see what it's all about. Yeah, so I think those are solar panels up there, and that's why they're patting themselves on the back about it. Smell food. Oh yeah, so we're in a parking garage, and then over there, that's a parking garage. Carmel really puts the car, or what am I trying to say? Putting the car in Carmel, something like that. Can you see over the ledge? Probably not. All right, I've had enough. Let's get out of here. Oh boy, there's a fleet of police SUVs. Why does the fleet need to be SUVs? Like, can we not buy some sensible cars? Does everybody need an SUV in a city in Indiana, 100,000 people? Nothing against the local Carmel police, at least in regards to maybe enforcing some things that matter to me, like people parked on the bike and pedestrian infrastructure. They've always been very receptive when I call and say, hey, there's a car parked right on the bike path. Can you go do something about it? They're really nice. They listen to me and they always follow up. So I have to give them that. But I'm just complaining in general. It just seems like every American police force has to have mid-size SUVs, tanks. I don't understand. All right, let's leave this parking garage. Too much parking. And I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Well, I don't know how that's award-winning. It didn't seem that special to me. Ooh, my brakes are a little squeaky. Oh, why is the camera on me? Shit. Oh, this is one way. Sorry, folks. We gotta go around before we can go back out. Hey, look at that. Sweepy. Hi, Sweepy. The machine isn't named Sweepy. It's the first thing that came to mind when I saw it, so. All right, let's get back over to that planter protected bike lane. What the hell's going on here? Thank you. Wow, that cop that was monitoring the roadworks there stopped traffic for me to cross, but as you saw, I had to kind of break the rules just to get across. Let's duck off into this neighborhood where it's a little bit quieter. I'll just wrap it up. Oh, that's pretty. The trees, even though they're dead-ish. Dormant, not dead. Okay, yeah. It's nice out here. And a bunch of squirrels. Hi, squirrel. All right. I hope this video was entertaining for some of you. Again, it was just me burning off some energy and getting out and kind of enjoying the gray day and the chilly temperatures, which I like. So this is gonna be what, 40 some odd minutes of me riding around complaining and sniffing into the camera. Is there a car behind me? Probably. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of this neighborhood. All right, guys, thanks for coming. Hope you'll watch it, and I'll see you next time. Am I being stalked by a car? Probably. Bye.